welcome back to another video. I'm going to be doing a car chat life update today, and I'm going to be talking all about everything from home, family life, health, travel updates, money updates, budgeting stuff, some favourites, book, TV, what I've got planned for next year. It's going to be a whole load of information, so strap in. I'm just going to go and get myself a festive Costa. I haven't had one yet, and they have the Christmas menu out, and I thought as a treat while I'm doing this video, let's do that. So I'm going to go for the Terry's chocolate, the After 8 mint hot choc, because I've heard it's really good. So I'm going to order it on the app now, and then I'll go and collect it, and then we will get into the video. So I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get into the video. I'm going to take this off because I feel like it's going to be really noisy. I burnt my tongue on the hot chocolate because I went to try it to make sure it was hot enough, because I like my drinks really hot, and the cream was there first. So I went to, I was drinking it, and obviously the cream was really cold, so I was like, oh no, so I just drank quite a bit of it, and then it was really hot underneath. So yeah, don't do that. Usually don't get the cream, but then you miss out on the little sprinkles. Let me show you the sprinkles. Oh, it looks like very odd. This is where I spill it all over my car. Okay, you can't really see it. Let me do it like this. There we go. So yes, we have a hot chocolate with mint sprinkles. So yes, so much to catch you up on this. So the last time I did one of these car chats life update videos was in August, I think, I want to say. Sorry if it's a little bit noisy here when a car goes by. I've written my notes so I don't forget to say what I want to say today. As I said, money, health, travel, home, books and TV, New Year's plans, well-being and fitness, and favourites. So I think that is enough to get started with. So first of all, home and life. Now I don't know about you, but my house is a mess. Like I don't feel like I can keep up with it. It's so messy because there's so much stuff, and obviously with my job I have stuff that's sort of like for videos that I'm working on, or if I'm creating content for things that I love around the house or anything like that. I tell you what, right, I've just had my car cleaned. It is filthy still. This person charged me £40. £40 to get this car cleaned. There's like dust everywhere, mud everywhere. It was dark when I put it in, but this is a joke. Like £40. Anyway, we digress. So yeah, first of all, I just feel like a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. I think everything with the house is just like a bit of a mess, and Stu, bless him, has just been doing everything because I've been really busy with work, and then I've not really had the time to do like just little things to keep on top of, like the washing, which needs like 1 or 2 loads a day, all the clubs and activities the boys do, the obviously Christmas itself, planning for that. Stu's really good at everything as well with that, cooking, like just little things. I'm like, I haven't got time to do this, and yeah, I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. And I think what also it is online, obviously Christmas. I want to make sure I haven't got any lipstick on my chin because I've just seen it's literally all over my cup. Oh, Christmas cups, by the way, are different this year. Comment below, by the way, Starbucks or Costa, which is your favourite. I got this with oat milk, and it's very thick, I would say. It's nicer, I like the mintiness. Chocolate orange or chocolate mint. I find that a really hard one because I love them both. One moment. We have a cold caller. Let's see who it is. When I answer, I do this so it sounds like it's in my pocket, and then I wait for them to talk. And then they just put the phone down because it is literally... Oh my gosh, I've just deleted all of my notes. Okay, how do I get that back? I've just deleted all my notes. Oh no! How do I get this back? Come back to me. Come back. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, thank goodness. I actually just created a new note and then it was empty. Thank goodness. I didn't want to forget what I was saying. Okay. This is a little bit chaotic already, isn't it? Okay, so the house is a mess, but I just need like a good couple of days of not having deadlines and work to do to be able to get on top of it. Obviously, you know, we all, if we're parents, we all have a lot of other things to do other than work and look after the house. But yeah, it's just feeling a bit like it's on top of me. And I think also with social media is everything is so early, and it really feels like I'm not in the moment because you're being pushed to do the next thing. And, you know, with slow living and that mindset, I just want to appreciate the season. So October, obviously, everyone was doing Christmas content and I'm thinking, I'm just loving the autumnal life. But now it is December. I need to get a wriggle on with Christmas content because it is here so soon. So I get it because it's here so soon, but I also want to live in the moment a bit more. So I don't know if you're feeling the same as a consumer of social media content. That's how I'm feeling, and just like constantly feeling like you've got to do the next thing, and there's all these different platforms, and yeah, it's just a lot. Christmas decorations are up, and I've done a home vlog which you'll see really soon. I think this will go up before it, and yeah, they're lovely. I really love how they've turned out. Just not like anything too fancy, but I just feel so festive. We got them up in November actually because we were away twice, 2 weekends running, and it was going to be this weekend, which is like the 10th of December, and I thought, no, that's too late for me. So yes, it has been my birthday, so I've turned 40. Can you believe? Well, you probably can, but I can't believe it because I still feel 22. I don't. In fact, these days I have noticed that I'm feeling a little bit more achy here and there, and you know, a little bit more tired if I've done something busy. Usually I could just get up and do more the next day. But I am starting to feel like, oh yes, I need to look after my body a little bit more. But yeah, my birthday was amazing. We went to CenterParcs for the very first time. And it was one of those things that we've wanted to do for ages, but it's obviously so expensive. And it's so twofold really. You know, if you've got children, younger children, and you do something that you want to do, like, and they're not going to enjoy, it's not going to be fun. They're going to probably moan. Well, mine would. So we thought, we've always wanted to go. If you go on your 40th, like that's sort of like the best time to do it, I guess, or you know, when else, you know, if you're not going to do it again. And it's something that they will really enjoy. So they had a great time. They loved it. It was so nice, so festive. Obviously it is very expensive, but it's almost like it's expensive but it's worth it, if that makes sense. So it is really, really spenny, but for your 40th it's a really good option. And obviously mine's in November, late November, so it's really festive. And then after that I went to Berlin with my friends, which was so nice, but sadly we got there Friday night at 10 o'clock at night because we were trying to do it so that people that were in office jobs didn't have to take the time off, because obviously it's the last bit of the year and they probably haven't got their holiday left. Those people didn't actually end up coming, so it was a bit of a shame that we did go so late, but we didn't get there till 10, and then the next day we had a full day. We did loads of things, the Christmas market, so festive. But the next morning we had a message to say our flight had been cancelled, which was meant to be at 8 o'clock at night, meaning that we would have had the whole day, 2 full days, and it got cancelled, and they were going to put us on one for the Monday at midday, which wasn't going to work because I had the children to come home for, like, look after them, and Stu going to work and me start back at work and everything. And it was going to a different airport as well, which we wouldn't have been able to make work because my car was at Heathrow. So we had that issue, and then in the end we had to leave our hotel at 11 in the morning to get back for the flight. So it just wasn't really a full trip, which was a real shame. So I have put a claim in, because obviously you can claim for that. And I said in my claim, it's not even really about the money, it's about the fact this is my 40th birthday. I had arranged like best friends to come, they'd arranged their childcare, they'd arranged around their work, like everything was organised. Like the next day we had loads of plans booked in, and it's the experience, it's the fact that we've saved up for it, we've waited for it, it's a special occasion, and then for it to sort of be cut in half when it's only a 2-day trip is just not really on. So yeah, I'll update you if you like, to let me once I hear back from them to see what they're going to do about that. Obviously they would compensate us for the flight, but I don't know. When we spoke to someone at the desk at Heathrow while we were waiting for our bags, he said they can sometimes give you like Avios points or free upgrades and stuff like that. So we'll see what they say. But yeah, Berlin was really nice. It's a funny city actually. It's like really utilitarian in areas, but then really beautiful in other areas. It's a very strange architecture, I would say, but a really cool city. I actually went in March, if you remember. I went with on a work event in March. So yeah, I've done 2 parts of the city and they're both really different. Stu had his birthday as well, which was nice. That's on Halloween, so yeah, he doesn't really get to do much for his birthday because we're trick-or-treating, although Henry was away. And yeah, that was nice. We had a nice time. I'm trying to think what we actually did. Oh, he went out with his friends, which was nice for him. And then I think we went for pancakes maybe, or that was our anniversary maybe. Yes, we just had our wedding anniversary, which was 14 years? No, 2011 we got married, so 12 years. We've been together 15 years. Actually, maybe 16 years in. Anyway, a long time. So the children break up next week, which is craziness because it feels like they've only just got back to school and routine and now they're off again. So I think we're just gonna like cozy up, have some quiet time at home, just really spend some time together because it's so precious having that time together, especially while they're relatively young and want to hang out with us. I'm really looking forward to some time just to be slower paced, no school runs, being able to just like maybe read a book in the daytime around work. It's just like, yeah, little things that I really don't take for granted now. Like just sitting and be able to look around at like the garden or the birds or the Christmas tree and just think this is so festive, and just spending that time. And I know I never really appreciated that when I was growing up or when I was younger, and it is an age thing, and maybe because now I'm in somewhere that I love and we're obviously so proud and pleased to live there, but yeah, it does feel a little bit like I'm suddenly just really aware of time and having time, and time is so precious, and you know, health is wealth, as they say. So to have time together and our health is so important, like way more than any gifts. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that over the Christmas. We are hosting Christmas this year as well, which is a bit overwhelming because my sister-in-law is the most amazing cook, and we've had a lot of Christmases with them because they've been together since they were 16. He's now 43, my brother. So actually he'll be 44 soon. Oh no, he'll be 43 soon, sorry. So exactly the same age as Stu, and their children are in their 20s. It's absolutely crazy, like the difference in like Stu and I and them. So yeah, we've been to them a lot, and she's such a good cook, and now it's our turn. But Stu's amazing at cooking at the moment. So yes, I've just seen the sun's come out to play. That's nice because it's been raining all day. So let's talk travel and new plans. So I was really lucky to do lots of trips this year, lots of shorter trips as well. My annual girly holiday with the girls, which was basically free because we just pay for our flights, which I pay for with my Avios points, which I collect through my Amex. I might leave a link for that if you're interested, because I get free flights all the time, and it's just from getting points on the things that I'm buying throughout the year. So if you are potentially ever interested in do that, but don't get a credit card unless you are responsible with your spending, because you could get into debt. But it's a really great way of getting amazing benefits, so I've been doing that. But yeah, I've done lots of little trips this year, which is so nice. Next year we have our trip in May, which we are considering cancelling because it's a very expensive trip, and it's not really any culture or experience. It's beautiful and stunning. I did a video on it a couple of years ago. We booked one like 2 years before, and then we paid it off over 2 years, and then we went, and this was booked a year and a half ago, I think, and they have to pay in January, so I've just paid a deposit. So we've been saving for it, but part of me just thinks I don't think we can spend that sort of money on a trip where we don't really see the world, we don't teach the boys anything, they don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's just luxury, which is amazing, but there's other things I want to do next year. I feel like I want an adventure. We've always done traveling with the boys. As you will know, I've always traveled ever since I was old enough to do so on my own. I want to show that to the children. Obviously I create content as well for brands for travel, so it's really dear to us, really close to our heart, and I really want to do like an adventure. And I was thinking maybe Costa Rica or somewhere a bit different with the children. And obviously to go and do a resort holiday is amazing. I'd love to do that and relax for a moment. But yeah, we've obviously done so much this year. We've been so lucky to partner with amazing partners like Pinot Cruises and TUI. And yeah, we've done a lot. But I want to continue that this next year and do a bit more sort of adventure travel. Having said that, something within me, I can't explain it. I'm being pulled. I'm physically feeling pulled to go to New York with Stu. I don't think I'd take the children just yet. Maybe. Would they want to walk around for hours and hours and hours? I don't know. And I don't want them to like us not to be able to do it. And I do want to take them when they're older, but I think at the moment they're not going to probably appreciate it. We're thinking about it, but there's a physical pull for me to go to New York next year, and I don't know what it is because I've been twice already, but I just really want to go. So I'd love to go in blossom season, which is April, May, but that might be a bit too close time-wise to save for it. So maybe October, when obviously all the trees in Hyde Park, Central Park will all be the beautiful colours. And yeah, I'd love to do that. So I'll keep you posted on that. We have booked Disneyland Paris for next year, which is a surprise for the children. Not told them yet, and I'm really excited because we're doing a trip in sort of central France, and it's very off-grid, very like glamping, that sort of thing, driving down there. And so because we're driving past Disneyland Paris, and since they had the Marvel stuff put in, I've wanted to take the children for all that time, and it's just not really worked out. Like, there's no direct train now. It's obviously quite far to go, it's quite expensive for a couple of days, but because we're driving past, I thought it was just the perfect time to pop in. So we've got a 2-night trip, and we are staying at Sequoia Oyster. I'm not actually sure now, I need to check that. Really looking forward to that. That'll be really good. And yeah, it's a nice surprise for the children. So yeah, again, a lot going on next year, and obviously with my work we never know like what will be going on with partnerships. So yeah, obviously as always, just feel super lucky to be able to travel as part of my work. And you know, as I said, we forego other things to pay for travel, and we spend a long time budgeting for them and saving for them. So yeah, I'm excited to see what next year brings. The next one is wellbeing and fitness. Now, did I tell you that Stuart the other day, so we were in Southsea, and we were driving home after a day at the beach, and the Great South Run had just been, so it would have been in October, and I mentioned in passing, oh, I've heard that the Great South Run is a really nice community run, and that it's a really nice flat run, and maybe I should do it one day. That was it. It was an in passing comment, a flippant comment, if you will. The next morning, Stu came in the bedroom, looking very smug, and said, "I've got an early birthday present for you." And I was like, "What is it?" And he said that he's signed us up to do the Great South Run next year. So yeah, I'm nervous. It's 10 miles. I've never run like that much at all. I've done the Couch to 5k and I gave up, and I've done the Race for Life, which is 5k, so it's literally like 3.5 miles. It's like 3 times the distance, and all at once. So I'm nervous but excited, and I feel like if you can't do it when you turn 40, when can you do it? So I'm doing that. So I've asked for running trainers for Christmas, because my trainers are from when we first met 16 years ago, because I remember wearing them to the gym when I used to go to the gym, and I haven't done that for years. So yeah, watch this space for fitness and running and finding myself, turning 40 and changing, yeah, just all new things. But it's all part of well-being and being good to my body, because yeah, I'm very conscious that obviously I'm aging and I need to be good to my body. Fasting is going okay. I haven't actually done it for a couple of weeks, or maybe a week now, because I had my birthday and we were away, and it's just like harder to do when you've got lots of plans. So I need to get back onto that. I did it today and I was really hungry, so I then sort of like ended it. I tend to just listen to my body. I'm not going to do it if I'm really hungry. I will just listen to my body, especially like getting on to the next one is periods. I'm on my period today, so I actually probably shouldn't have done it, because females should only do it according to the cycle, not like males who are just like flatline hormones all week, all month long. So yeah, periods, I did mention this in a video, I'm sure, because I'm sure we've spoken about it here, but obviously turned 40, and oh my gosh, my periods are all over the place. I keep coming on my period like 2 weeks into my cycle, and then when I get them, they're either really light and don't do anything and really annoying, because you never know if it's just gonna like suddenly ramp up, or they're really heavy, like really heavy. So it's very annoying, but I think that is what we call the perimenopause, and that could last for 10 years, so yay for that. But I have just worked with an underwear brand, like a period underwear brand actually, because I'm finding like tampons aren't really great at the moment, because you never know, like mine's up and down. Like it could be really heavy and I could leak, or it could be really light and it could be really uncomfortable. So there's lots of that sort of side of it. So, and I cannot get on with a menstrual cup. I've tried so hard. There's pigeons going crazy around here. Oh, little sparrow. So health, what are we now? 20 minutes in, right? So health, my eyes have deteriorated. I went somewhere the other night and it was dark, and we went out with our Stu's sister-in-law and family, and it was dark on the way home, and I drove, and I was like, I literally can't see the cars, or like if we're about to turn a corner, I couldn't see it. So I've booked an optician appointment, because I don't know if it's to do with my laser surgery, because I don't know if you know this, but about 8 years ago I had my eyes lasered. best thing, like amazing. But whether they need like a bit of a touch up or top up or whatever, or I just need to wear them for the evening time, because it's like when the lights are on, it's fine during the day, but when the lights are on it gets very blurred. So I need to do that. Oh, my skin has suddenly cleared up because I was having a bit of a, what is that? I was having a bit of an annoying skin period of time. So as you know, I've done some ads with them. I work with Skin and Me, and I love them. Like, they've changed my skin completely. I'm so happy with it. But I was breaking out suddenly, so I spoke to the pharmacist, and they changed, or whatever they're called, and they changed my prescription to put like an antibiotic in for a month. So yeah, since then it's been really clear, so I'm really happy with that. I'll put my link, actually, if you are interested. It's not part of that campaign at all, but it's a £4.99 discount, like a code, so if you do want to try it. But it's not just for spots, it could be for like wrinkles or pigmentation, melasma, anything like that. And I want to get my eyebrows done again, because they are a couple of years old now and they're starting to fade. Oh gosh, Lara did my makeup in the dark. They're starting to fade to the point when I have a full face of makeup on, I need to put some pencil on them just to make them a bit darker. So I think I'm going to get that done in the new year. I'll see, like, I'm going to price it up because I think it's about £200, but it's amazing. If you ever thinking about it and you're not sure, this one is semi-permanent makeup, and it's, oh, I love it. It's so good. Right, favourites then. Book at the moment, I'm reading The New Lisa Jewell, which took me ages to get, and I treated myself because I was so sick of not having a book. I was so annoyed, but it was the week before I went to Berlin, and then I was like, well, now I can't take this. It's massive. Wow, that is a loud Chinook. I love it, it's so good. But then I had to stop and start another one, and that one is called The Secrets We Keep, or The Secrets We Buried, or something like that. It's a Becca Day novel. So yeah, I'm reading that one at the moment. I'm halfway through both, so it's a bit annoying. I need to take my library books back because I got a fine on the children's one, because they take them out of the library and then they don't take them all. When we take them back, they don't do them all, so I need to do that. TV, I have not been watching TV for ages, it seems, and when I do, we don't know what to watch. So can you just let me know? We like thrillers, crime, a bit of comedy, something like, what did we watch the other day? It was really good on Paramount. It's the reason we got Paramount, actually, was the cowboy one, Yellowstone. Loved that, and that went on for ages, but we have finished it now. We've been watching the Louis Theroux interview series. I actually met him the other day. He was at an event I was at. He's just a delight to listen to. I could just listen to him all day. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, let me know your favourites at the moment on TV. And then New Year. Right, money. I need to sort out my spending. I'm putting it out there now. I'm going to be accountable to you. You're going to be accountable to me. I don't know which way around, because I need to rein it in, really. I feel a bit like, because we had obviously we bought the house, then we were trying to recoup our money, and then you get to this like weird plateau stage where you're not trying to save, like we weren't trying to save for anything. We had a bit more disposable income, and my spending habits have slipped, so I need to get back into good spending habits. So I don't know whether I'll do a no buy year, because it does restrict things when I'm doing work for things, because sometimes I need to buy stuff to review it or to feature it or to talk about. So I may well do it, but with different rules, because it's your no buy year, your no buy spend period, no spend period. So you can make your own rules, but I was a little bit constricted sometimes with the rules I set in place. I'm thinking of doing something like that next year, once Christmas is done. Obviously it's a spendy time of year, so yes, let me know if you want any videos on that. And then next year, I don't know if there's like maybe a bit of a shift coming in my content. Obviously I did do some slow living stuff in the summer, but I think it's difficult to show that because a lot of slow living is offline, so to whip a camera out when you're doing something is a little bit what's that word when it's against what you're trying to do. So yes, what I would really love to see from you guys is anything that you want to see from me. I want to know your comments, like what is it you've enjoyed in the past. What I was finding is very hard to do new things when you've been talking about money saving for so long, so I don't want to repeat myself all the time. I'm still doing the things, but I'm not talking about the things. So it's difficult, a balance to do the money saving stuff without repeating yourself, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'd just love to know what you'd like to see from me. Is there something completely different that you'd be interested in? Obviously, like 40s life now is something that I'm moving into, and fashion I really enjoy. home stuff obviously I've loved for ages, and there's always like home vlogs over on my channel. There's actually one coming after this video. But yeah, I'd love to know from you guys what you'd like to see from me. Maybe it's something completely different. So if you are new to it, then check out the channel because there's loads of videos on it. But yeah, so the hot chocolate is now cold, but I did drink most of it. I'm gonna finish it off. And we're on 25 minutes, so hopefully a nice chunky juicy video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it and it was a good catch up, and let me know if you've tried any of the Costas yet, which one I should try next. It's a real treat because this was £4.75. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, bye.